Number 53, Trey Hudson. Trey is walked this evening by his dad, George Hudson, mom, Amanda Alfred, and his sisters, Taylor and Morgan. Trey plans to attend college and one day become a computer engineer. Number 55, J.D. Reason. J.D. is escorted by his mom and dad, Melissa and Jeff Reason. J.D. has plans on attending college and becoming an astronaut for a private company or NASA. And now our student athletic trainers. David Duran. David is walked this evening by his mom and dad, Maria and Nohi. He plans to pursue a degree in business and one day become an accountant. Kyle Lowry. Kyle is escorted by his brother, Jeffrey Lowry. Kyle plans on continuing his education in the fall. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for our 2020 senior football players and student athletic trainers. Next, we have our cheerleaders and cheer guards. McKaylee Borrow. McKaylee is escorted by her parents, Stan and Leah, and sisters, Tiara and Jenna. McKaylee is cheer co-captain this year. She plans to pursue her BSN, attend UT Southwestern, and become an obstetrician. Cortland Haley. Cortland is walked this evening by her dad, Marcus Haley, brother, Kal-El, aunt, Tanya Brumley, and grandmother, Donna Fay. Cortland plans to attend TJC and hopes to join the TJC cheer program. Kristen Rivers. Kristen is escorted by her parents, Melanie and Roberts Rivers, and sister, Emily. Kristen will attend Texas A&M University to major in biology. Her plans are to attend med school and become a pediatric orthopedic surgeon. Cameron Wages. Cameron is walked this evening by Amanda Wages and Hubert Alpero, sisters Skylar and Maddie. Cameron plans to play volleyball at TJC and become a physical therapist. DeAndrea Walker. DeAndrea is escorted by her mom, Renea, and dad, Dion, and brother, Devin. After high school, she plans to attend Prairie View University and major in criminal justice. Please give a round of applause for our 2020 senior cheerleaders. Next, we have our highlighters. Kaden Carruthers. Kaden is escorted tonight by her mom, Callie Enriquez, and dad, Jeremy Carruthers. Kaden plans to attend UT Tyler. Taylor Crumpton. Taylor is walked this evening by her mom and dad, Darkus and Richmond Crumpton, and sisters Tanaya and Taryn. She plans on attending TJC and then UT Tyler to become an occupational therapist. Mckenna Curry. Mckenna is walked this evening by her mother Laura, father David, and brother McCabe. Mckenna is also a member of the National Honor Society, Student Senate, and National Technical Honor Society. She plans to pursue a degree in interior design and business. Millicent Ezigwe. Millicent is escorted this evening by her mom, Anthea Ezigwe, and her little brother, Chima Ezigwe. She plans on attending TJC and later transferring to UNT to study biomedical sciences. Heidi Galindo. Heidi is walked by her mom and dad, Katie and Ezra. Heidi plans to pursue a degree in psychology. Destiny Gomez. Destiny is escorted by her mom and dad, Cecilia and Benito. Destiny plans on attending TJC to become an LVN and also become a registered nurse. Kyla Pennell. Kyla is escorted by her mom and dad, Angela and Garrett Pennell, her boyfriend Nicholas Moody, and her best friend Desiree Hunt. Kyla plans on attending TJC to become a neonatal nurse. The highlighters would also like to recognize 4-year member Mariah Boswell and 2-year member Devany Galarza, who could not be here with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for our 2020 senior highlighters. And finally, we have our senior band members. Catherine Adams. Catherine is a trumpet player and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 7 years. She has served as featured twirler for the Bulldog Band for 1 year. She is escorted tonight by her father, Heath Adams, and her sister, Frances Adams. Catherine's favorite band memory is going to state solo and ensemble and earning a first division on her twirling ensemble. Alex Ambrose. Alex is a trombone player and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 7 years. He is escorted tonight by his mother, Rosa Velasquez, and his father, Martin Ambrose. Alex's favorite band memory is Mr. Hewitt thinking his name was Martin until his junior year. Alyssa Caffee. Alyssa is a trumpet player and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 7 years. She is escorted tonight by her mother, Rachel Caffee, and her brother, Brandon Caffee. Alyssa's favorite band memory is spending Friday nights with her best friends. Jasmine Espinoza. Jasmine is a saxophone player and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 7 years. She's escorted tonight by her mother, Maria Espinoza, and her sister, Karina Espinoza. Jasmine's favorite band memory is Mr. Kelly. Isaac Friday. Isaac is a trumpet player and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 7 years. He's escorted tonight by his mother, Myra Friday, and his father, Carmelo Friday. Isaac's favorite band memory is also Mr. Kelly. Ariana Garcia. Ariana is a trumpet player and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 7 years. She's escorted tonight by her Mimi, Lisa Rich, and her grandmother, Petra Garcia. Ariana's favorite band memory is yelling at Friday night games, woo, 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 and being called Aaron. Ricardo Grimaldo. Ricardo is a trumpet player and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 7 years. He's escorted tonight by his mother, Dora Grimaldo, and his father, Matilda Grimaldo. Ricardo's favorite band memory is getting his first one at marching contests. Ashlyn Howard. Ashlyn is a baritone player and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 7 years. She's escorted tonight by her mother, Jennifer Landfair, and her father, Keontae Howard. Ashlyn's favorite band memory is when we had Band Camp Olympics. Jared Jones. Jared is a percussionist and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 7 years. He's escorted tonight by his mother, Lisa Ward, grandmother, Margie Williamson, and grandfather, Roy Williamson. Jared's favorite band memory is listening to all the sounds Mr. Hewitt made to imitate the sound of the band. Kayla Knight. Kayla is a flute player and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 6 years. She has served as drum major for the Bulldog Band for the past 2 years. She's escorted tonight by her father, Matt Knight, and her mother, Judy Knight. Kayla's favorite band memory is all the mentorship, love, and support from her lesson teacher, Mrs. Sue Bug. Alyssa Laughlin. Alyssa is a horn player and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 7 years. She is escorted tonight by her grandmother, Kathy Sampson, and her brother, Blaine Laughlin. Alyssa's favorite band memory is everything. She has enjoyed every part of being in the Bulldog Band. Emmanuel Lopez. Emmanuel is a horn player and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 7 years. He's escorted tonight by his mother, Veronica Lopez, and his father, Jose Lopez. Emmanuel's favorite band memory is having fun with his section at football games. Isai Morales. Isai is a trumpet player and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 7 years. He's escorted tonight by his mother, Anna Morales, and his father, Ishmael Morales. Isai's favorite band memory is being caught by Miss Niefler while he said the most embarrassing things. Sawyer Singer. Sawyer is a saxophone player and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 3 years. He's escorted tonight by his mother, Angela Singer, and his father, Norman Singer. Sawyer's favorite band memory is all the football games. Kiara Smith. Kiara is a baritone player and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 7 years. She's escorted tonight by her mother, Tiffany King, and her father, Tyrone Smith. Kiara's favorite band memory is the last day of summer band when we played games and hung out. Jerexie Velez. Jerexie is a baritone player and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 7 years. She is escorted tonight by her mother, Maria Lopez, and her father, Ruben Velez. Jerexie's favorite band memory is trips to football games. Adia Walker. Adia is a percussionist and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 7 years. She's escorted tonight by her mother, LaPrentice Walker, and her father, Tony Walker. Adia's favorite band memory is going to state and eating at Joe's Crab Shack in Austin. Clarissa Young. Clarissa is a clarinet player and has been in the Chapel Hill Band for 5 years. She's escorted tonight by her mother, Dana Young, and her sister, Alexis Young. Clarissa's favorite band memory is marching contest her sophomore year. Students unable to be present this evening are senior trumpet, Jacob Anderson, senior flute and feature twirler, Audrey Hartley, senior clarinet, Katie Grace Savara, senior flute, Haley Onley, and senior flute, Daisy Ortiz. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for our 2020 senior band members. Congratulations and best wishes to all our senior football players, athletic trainers, cheerleaders, drill team, and band members. You have made the Chapel Hill community very proud, and we look forward to seeing you make your dreams come true. The Chapel Hill way. Please rise, remove your caps, as we will be led in prayer by our Ruben Sandback.
Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us to rise safely and gather here on this beautiful evening. We ask you to keep all the players, drill team, cheerleaders, bands, and guests safe as we play tonight's game. We pray for your sportsmanship and safe travels home. Whether we win or lose, we do it for your honor and glory. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Please remain standing. Gentlemen, remove your caps as we will have the national anthem be performed by Maddie Shelton.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to TexanLive.com. I'm Brett Swinney, bringing you tonight's contest here at Bulldog Stadium. Battle of fourth place between the Henderson Lions and your Chapel Hill Bulldogs. We're about to get ready to have the coin toss. The captains meet in midfield. Just want to go over the stakes of tonight's contest again. The winner of this game will take fourth place and play again next week. And we are also going to keep an eye on this evening the Livingston Hargrave score. That game is for first place of District 10, Division 1 4A. So the winner of this game will actually take on the winner of that game. So we'll keep an eye on that contest as well as the night progresses. Currently, the score is Hargrave 6, Livingston 0. Just starting in the first quarter there early. So while the teams are getting ready to warm up, I hope you enjoy the senior night festivities here at Bulldog Stadium. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll get back with you here on TexanLive.com.
Wooden Bean, your locally owned drive-through coffee shop, is centrally located in Chapel Hill, diagonally across from the high school. Priding themselves in providing exceptional service and amazing drinks. From your standard coffee to lattes to signature cold brews, they have something for everyone. Teas, light fare breakfast, and a Red Bull fizz that would kickstart any morning. If you haven't been out to see them, today is the day. Can't miss them. They're in the blue shipping container, and their baristas are looking forward to fixing up something just for you. Come on in and drive through. Poke in the Eye Barbecue, a proud sponsor of Chapel Hill football. We offer championship award-winning barbecue and catering to the folks in and around Tyler, Texas. We are a family-owned and operated restaurant and a fun place to eat barbecue. We even have a playground for the kiddos. Or have us cater your next event. No job too big or too small. Good barbecue ain't cheap, and cheap barbecue ain't good. Call Poke in the Eye Barbecue, 903-830-5079.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
We're back on TexanLive.com. Still awaiting the coin toss here, Bulldog Stadium. Let's go through the starting lineup here. We'll start out with Henderson. On offense, wide receiver number 14, Devin Phillips. Wide receiver number 15, Tobias Jackson. Wide receiver number 4, Bryson Collins. Wide receiver number 5, Cordarius Grange. Running back, number 3, DeCameron Walker. Quarterback, number 2, Donovan Davis. Offensive line, number 52, Micah Dudley. Offensive line, number 70, Dietrich Jackson. Offensive line, number 50, Brandon Haskett. Offensive line, number 67, Cooper Hand. And offensive line, number 74, Brendan Collins. On defense for Henderson, defensive end number 26, Jacob Taylor. Defensive tackle number 99, Devin Fields. Defensive tackle number 52, Micah Dudley. Defensive end, number 74, Brendan Collins. Linebacker, number 17, Tyler Branham. Linebacker, number 25, Dalton Modisette. Linebacker, number 15, Tobias Jackson. Safety, number 6, Yacorius Porter. Safety, number 18, Dalen Garrett. Corner, number 5, Cordarius Grange. And corner, number 9, Trust Carson. We also just had the coin toss. Chapel Hill won the toss and deferred to the second half. So Henderson will open the contest, receiving the kickoff in our end zone to our left here, as we still await the teams coming onto the field. Let's go over Chapel Hill starting lineup. Wide receiver, number 3, Solomon McFoy. Wide receiver, number 1, Tyson Berry. Wide receiver, number 2, Deuce McGregor. Wide receiver, number 17, Austin Watkins. Running back, number 30, Kevin Brooks. Quarterback, number 5, Cameron Ford. Offensive line, number 74, Christian Harris. Offensive line, number 53, Trey Hudson. Offensive line, number 72. That is not on our roster here. Offensive line, number 55, J.D. Reason. And offensive line, number 52, Kevian Huddleston. On defense, defensive line, number 35, Mason Mumphrey. Number 29 on the defensive line, Christian Oviedo. D tackle, number 42, LaDanian Mosley. DN, number 7, J.K. Davis. Inside linebacker, number 24, Devion Ross. Inside linebacker, number 9, Max Richardson. The bandit position, number 14, Daniel Waddleson. Safety, number 8, Jordan Ford. Safety, number 3, Solomon McFoy. Corner, number 11, Jahadi Adams. And corner, number 21, Bam Ford. The players have now entered the field. We're getting ready to start this game. Chapel Hill kicking off from right to left to Henderson. Both teams come into this game in District 2 and 3. Again, tied for that coveted 4th place spot to get into the playoffs. So, in essence, this is a playoff game tonight for both teams. That Hardgrave Livingston score is still 6-0 Hardgrave, and that's through 1 quarter. They're about to start the 2nd quarter. So same score, Hardgrave 6, Livingston 0. Got one final game that was played last night in the area. Number 1 Carthage 49, Shepherd 0. It's a nice way to finish the season off for the number 1 team in the state. So we get set here for the kickoff. Chapel Hill is going to be kicking off, and that's going to be number 32, Adolfo Tamayo, kicking off for Chapel Hill. Back to return for Henderson. Looks like that's number 3, the Cameron Walker, and number 6, Yacorius Porter. And here we go. About set to kick off. Week 11. Been a 2-week hiatus for Chapel Hill. They've had a bye, and then they had a forfeit, so we're underway. A high pooch kick fielded by Henderson about the 27-yard line. Oh, a big hit by number 29. That's Christian Oviedo with a big hit. A great start for Chapel Hill. Wrapped him up, made the tackle. So let's see what Henderson's going to go at us on offense. I expect a lot of spread, starting with 4 wide receivers. So they'll start the drive here at the 27-yard line. They hurry to the huddle. Under center. 3 in motion for Henderson to the left. Snap the fumble. Snap is fumbled. Quarterback number 2, Donovan Davis, picks it up and falls on it. That's a good, nice little sack in the opening play for the defense. All the way back to the 20-yard line. Let's bring up 2nd and long here. About 17. Pass, Donovan Davis out to the right, immediately tackled. He's gonna get to about the 25-yard line. That's number 4, Bryson Collins, and on the tackle, number 11, Jihadi Adams. So that's gonna bring up 3rd down and about 13 yards. Henderson in the shotgun, back to pass. Throws it to the left, across the middle. It's complete, but immediately hit. Great tackle by number 8, Jordan Ford. The catch was made by number 14 there, and that's Devin Phillips, but he was hit immediately. So a great first drive for the Chapel Hill defense has forced Henderson in a 3 and out. And now Henderson's back in punting formation. And that's going to be number 7, Christian Brown, back to punt for Henderson. Back to return for Chapel Hill is number 3, Solomon McFoy. Great Chapel Hill bounce, and it bounces backwards. It's down by Henderson at about the 46-yard line of Chapel Hill. So start out with great field position here for the Bulldogs. Let's see if we can get off to a good start this week. Cam Ford leading the offense onto the field. I expect Cam Ford to really have a great game tonight. This is his senior night, his chance to shine here. Take the snap. Cam Ford hands off right up the middle to Kevin Brooks. Brooks gets enough for the first down. Down inside Henderson territory to the 44-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Bulldogs. So 1 play, 1 first down. In the shotgun, Ford, fake handoff. It's a reverse to Tyson Berry. He gets down the sideline outside and he steps out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Looks like they're gonna mark it.
Carried by number 1, Tyson Berry.
So it's gonna bring up 2nd down and about 3. So pick up a 7 there on the first carry for Tyson Berry tonight. Cam Ford keeps it up the middle. Big gain for Cam Ford. Runs over defender all the way down to the 22-yard line of Chapel Hill. Another first down. Great keep there for Cam Ford. He does what he does best. Makes something happen. Pitch right, sweep out to Tyson Berry. It's the spin move, and it's tackled down at about the 20-yard line, so it's going to be a gain of about 2 yards. Bring up 2nd down and 8. So far, the Bulldogs have looked really sharp on offense and on defense the first 2 possessions here. Cam Ford keeps it, and he is swarmed by a pack of Lions. They're going to mark that down. So he is sacked. They're going to mark that at about the 25-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 12. I expect to see Cam Ford get wide and either make a play or find an open man here. Let's see what happens. He does. He moves left. He's got a man, and he's caught. Touchdown. Number 3, Solomon McFoy with a grab from Cam Ford. That puts your Bulldogs up 6-0, pinning the PAT. is good with 8:33 left in the first quarter of play. The score, Chapel Hill 7, Henderson nothing. We'll be back at TexanLive.com.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
Poke in the Eye Barbecue, proud sponsor of Chapel Hill football. We offer championship award-winning barbecue and catering to the folks in and around Tyler, Texas. We are a family-owned and operated restaurant and a fun place to eat barbecue. We even have a playground for the kiddos. Or have us cater your next event. No job too big or too small. Good barbecue ain't cheap, and cheap barbecue ain't good. Call Poke in the Eye Barbecue, 903-830-5079.
We're back on TexanLive.com. Here's a kick by Azevedo. High kick fielded. Fair caught by Henderson. Looks like they're going to mark it right about the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Henderson. Let's see what Henderson comes out here with on their second possession. To the left, under center, Henderson quarterback. He tosses left. That's number 3, to Cameron Walker. He's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play, maybe 4. Looks like they're going to give him 4. Makes it under the 34-yard line. 2nd and 6. Snap again to Walker. And he stops immediately. Maybe he got 1 yard. Well, it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5. So here's another big stop for the Dogs early. Let's see if they can make a play here. Henderson's got 4 wide, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. They're getting the play from the coach on the sideline here. That's Davis relaying the play to his team. Takes a snap. He's back to pass. He scrambles and stops short. Short of the 1st down. They're going to mark him, looks like about the 38-yard line. 2 yards short of the 1st. It's going to force Henderson to a punting situation. And it's Christian Brown back to do the punting duties for Henderson. Back to receive the punt, number 3, Solomon McFoy for the Bulldogs. Snap, good snap. Kind of hesitates. He kicks the ball left-footed down. Looks like it's gonna roll. McFoy's gonna let it roll. It's gonna roll inside the 15 down to about the 11-yard line. Great punt by Henderson. It's gonna force Chapel Hill to a little longer drive this time. Let's see what the Bulldogs come out with this possession. Looks like it's gonna be Kevin Brooks in the backfield this drive. In the backfield with Cam Ford. 2 receivers near side, 2 far side. Ford takes a snap, handoff, Brooks. He's got some room up the middle, still churning away yards. He's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play.
Carry by number 30, Kevin Brooks.
Bring up 2nd down and about 5.
And number 13, UK Larson.
Cam Ford takes a snap, fake, Reverse. That's Deuce McGregor, and he's got room down the sidelines, jukes his way, knocked out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. First down, Chapel Hill. Johnny Irvin dialing up several reverses early, and they've all been effective. I like the play calling so far out of Chapel Hill. Mixing it up, getting Henderson all crossways, don't know which way it's going. Ford fakes the handoff. It's Ford this time. He's got some room. He cuts it outside. He's got a few blockers in. Oh, just can't get by. Number 15 of Henderson. That is Tobias Jackson with a great tackle. If he doesn't make that tackle, Ford turns the corner and he might have been gone. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 4 from about the 50-yard line. 4 in the gun, 2 backs, hand off to Barry. He's down outright. He's got some room. He's drug out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. First down, Bulldogs. Offense is in a really good rhythm early. It really bodes well for this game. Cam Ford back to pass. He's got a man deep. Oh, just out of the reach of Deuce McGregor.
Pass intended for number 2, Deuce McGregor.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Let's see what Coach Reardon has drawn up for this play. Toss. It's a little reverse again. This time it's Jihadi Adams, number 11, around the left side. He's tackled right out of bounds at about the mark at about the 17-yard line, looks like. First down, Bulldogs. Cam Ford takes a snap, fakes the handoff, out to the right side, looking for some blockers. He's run out of bounds at about the 11-yard line. Brings up about 2nd and 3. Cam Ford in the backfield on his own, 5 wides. Barry in motion, fake the handoff to Barry. He's got left in, it's intercepted. Oh man, intercepted by number 5, Cordarius Grange of Henderson.
Interception by number 5, Cordarius Grange.
And Henderson will take over 1st and 10 from their own 2. Tough break there as the Bulldogs were on the verge of scoring. The only positive here is they did throw the ball and he intercepted it and ran out of the end zone. So it's going to force Henderson to start deep in their own territory at their own 2. So let's see if the Bulldogs here can force a turnover, possibly a safety. They've got a good chance of doing so, being this deep in the Henderson's territory. And Henderson has not moved the ball very well so far. So let's see what Henderson's got up their sleeve. Snap, direct snap to number 15. That is Tobias Jackson. Takes the direct snap. Looks like they're just trying to get a little room. Maybe gain of 1 on the play. If that, that'd be a half yard. Brings up 2nd down and about 9. a handoff up the middle in a pack, and that's going to be, can't really tell who that went to. Looks like it's going to be Walker again. So it's going to be 3rd and short, maybe about two yards, it looks like. 3rd and 2, sorry. Handoff, Walker again, and he's going nowhere. He stopped. He might have lost half yard. It's going to bring up a 4th down and about 2 at their own 10. So Chapel Hill recovering from that turnover, forcing a punt, and now we'll end up with pretty good field position here. Let's see who's going to go back. Looks like number 8, Jordan Ford, is going to be back to return on this punt. He's going to start at about the 46 or 47 yard line of Henderson. So he's going to be standing inside Henderson territory. The punter, number 7 for Henderson, in his own end zone. There's the punt. It's going to roll inside Chapel Hill territory down to about the 46 yard line of Chapel Hill. So they'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46. So let's see if Cam Ford can shake off that last interception and get them moving again. So far, that's really the only bad play we've had all night, was the interception. Everything else we've been clicking. So let's see, handoff. That's Brooks. And shakes off a tackle. Oh, loses the football. Oh, I don't know. I think, did Henderson fall on that, or did we get that back? And it looks like Henderson has recovered the Brooks fumble at about the 41 yard line of Chapel Hill. So that's the 2nd turnover now for Chapel Hill. They're going to give it right back to Henderson, and this time Henderson's going to have great field position at their own 41. This is when your defense needs to step up and make a big play. Your offense is kind of struggling the last few plays. Oh. Quarterback rolls right. He's got some room, steps out of bounds at about the 47 yard line. Again, that's Davis. He picked up about 6. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Davis in the gun. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff. It's a little quick hitter over to the sideline here on the near side to number 15, Tobias Jackson.
With the reception.
They're going to mark it about the 50 yard line, so it's going to be 3rd and 1 from the 50. And that's going to be a timeout, Henderson. So we'll take it with them here on Texan Live with the score. Chapel Hill 7, Henderson 0. 1 minute, 37 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll be back on TexanLive.com.
When I think of Ford, I think of family, reliability, and craftsmanship. I can go anywhere on this truck. It has a 360 camera, panoramic roof. That's what gives the wow factor. Se lo recomiendo.
Ford is the best in Texas. I think that Ford's doing an excellent job.
I have a standard model, so I was really, really shocked with how many features are actually on it.
The remote control start and the Ford Pass app is one of my favorites.
I think the hands-free is the most important thing for me. We love the Apple CarPlay. The wireless is great. I can talk to text, I can answer phone messages. Anything I can do with my phone, I can do safely with the hands-free.
Drive Expedition with $13,341 in savings at your Texas Ford dealer.
We're back on TexanLive.com. It's going to be a 3rd and 1 here for Henderson. Direct snap. That's number 15, and he's up the middle, and he's gone. Touchdown, Henderson. Number 15, Bryson Collins takes the direct snap right up the middle. As we've seen numerous times this year, Chapel Hill struggled with that run up the middle, and it bit them again for that one. That's going to be 50 yards on the touchdown run by Henderson. Henderson lines up for the PAT. That's number 89, Jim Jose. And the extra point is good. So just like that, Henderson ties the game up. 1:28 left in the first quarter. We'll take a break right here on TexanLive.com.
Poke in the Eye Barbecue, proud sponsor of Chapel Hill football. We offer championship award-winning barbecue and catering to the folks in and around Tyler, Texas. We are a family-owned and operated restaurant and a fun place to eat barbecue. We even have a playground for the kiddos. Or have us cater your next event. No job too big or too small. Good barbecue ain't cheap, and cheap barbecue ain't good. Call Poke in the Eye Barbecue, 903-830-5079.
We're back on TexanLive.com. Score is tied 7-7. Henderson set to kick off to Chapel Hill. That's going to be number 89, Jose. Kickoff is a pooch kick. It's fielded by Deuce McGregor inside the 20. He's got a hole, cuts it down to the left side. He's still on his feet, and he's thrown down inside Henderson territory at about the 44-yard line of Henderson. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. So let's see if Cam Ford and the Bulldog offense can get back on track. We've had a couple of good drives, and then we had the interception and fumble back-to-back. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's got 3 Lions on top of him. He takes the sack, and he's going to end up all the way back in his own 45-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 21. Cam Ford the gun. Takes a snap. Rolls left. Looking for a man. He's got it. He's got Solomon McFoy. Great play. Completion all the way down to the 35 or 36-yard line, looks like. 36. So it's going to be 3rd and about 2. Good recovery there for the Bulldogs as this first quarter winds down. Ford. Handoff. Brooks, he is just met at the line of scrimmage, loses 1. It's going Going to be 4th down for Bulldogs here, and they're about 3 inside Henderson territory. It's kind of in no man's land here. Looks like we may go for it once the quarter resumes. So that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Your score, Chapel Hill 7, Henderson 7. We'll take a break right here on TexanLive.com.
Locally owned drive-through coffee shop is centrally located in Chapel Hill, diagonally across from the high school. Priding themselves in providing exceptional service and amazing drinks. From your standard coffee to lattes, signature cold brews, they have something for everyone. Teas, live fare breakfast, and a Red Bull fizz that would kickstart any morning. If you haven't been out to see them, today is the day. Can't miss them. They're in the blue shipping container, and their baristas are looking forward to fixing up something just for you. Come on in and drive through.
If you would also like to make a donation, and thank you for supporting a worthy cause.
We're back on TexanLive.com. Start of the second quarter here. Chapel Hill has a big play here. It's a 3rd and about 3 from the Henderson 37-yard line. Ford alone in the backfield. 5 wides, 3 near side, 2 far side. Turns over and looks to the sideline. Coaches see the defensive formation and make the play call. Ford takes the snap. He's going to run it himself. And he is stuffed. He is not going to get it. Henderson saw that coming. And you're going to hold him about a yard and a half short of the first down. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. Henderson's going to take over at their own 36-yard line. So, 1st and 10, Henderson. Davis ready to take the snap in the shotgun. A quick out. Oh, incomplete. Intended for number 4, Bryson Collins. Broken up by number 8, Jordan Ford. Just an update on that Hardgrave Livingston score. Hardgrave 6, Livingston 0, and that's less than a minute to go in the first half. Other district scores: Athens 3, Maybank 0. In the district championship, Kilgore 10, Lindale 7, early. Number 6 for Henderson takes the toss left, and he is stopped by a pack of dogs there.
Brought down by number 11, Jahadi Adams.
Davis in the shotgun. Takes a snap, back to pass. Up down the middle, incomplete. Intended for number 15, Tobias Jackson. So 3 plays, and it's punt time for Henderson again. Chapel Hill's defense comes up with another stop. Been really solid tonight. Offense has played well in spurts, but then we've turned the ball over and then got stuffed on 4th down. So that's 3 drives that we've given back to Henderson. Jordan Ford back to receive the punt. It's a good punt. Fair catch waved, but then he lets it go over his head. Bounce. and the ball's going to roll just inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. So we first and 10 Bulldogs from the 19. Chapel Hill will take over. So Chapel Hill, first and 10, Cam Ford in the backfield. Chapel Hill spreads 5 wides. Cam Ford, he just throws it up, and it's, just thrown too high. Intended for number 3, Solomon McFoy. He was wide open for a second, and Tobias Jackson, number 15 for Henderson, was able to get over because of the ball being thrown so high and break up the play. Could have been a touchdown. If he doesn't break that up, that's 6 points the other way for Chapel Hill. Ford takes the snap, rolls left, and it's tipped and incomplete. It's intended for number 2, Deuce McGregor.
Pass is intended for number 2, Deuce McGregor.
Ford in the gun. Again, he's rolling right this time. Didn't find anyone. He throws it up and out of bounds. Smart play. Nobody was open. Just got rid of it. And that's going to force Chapel Hill to punt. So that's going to be the first punt of the night for Chapel Hill.
Austin Watkins.
Back to punt for Chapel Hill is going to be number 12, Tyler Jones. Takes a snap. Kicks a low line drive kick. And it's going to roll down at about the 40-yard line. So Henderson's going to take over first and 10 from the 40. We'll take a quick break on TexanLive.com.
Poking the Eye Barbecue, a proud sponsor of Chapel Hill football. We offer championship award-winning barbecue and catering to the folks in and around Tyler, Texas. We are a family-owned and operated restaurant and a fun place to eat barbecue. We even have a playground for the kiddos. Or have us cater your next event. No job too big or too small. Good barbecue ain't cheap, and cheap barbecue ain't good. Call Poke.
We're back. Henderson up the middle. Number 15, Tobias Jackson. No gain. Bring up second and 10.
Brought down by number 57, Corey Johnson.
Henderson, 3 wides, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. 1 man lined up next to the quarterback. And they reverse that. Man in motion, now 2 to the near side. Now 2 to the far side as they split the running back out. Throw, and it's intercepted. Number 44, Brack Dyer with a great interception. That's the big play that Chapel Hill needed to get the crowd back into it. Dyer had to really jump to snag that one. Kind of fumbled in his fingers for a second, but was able to bring it down. And Chapel Hill will take over. Will be first and 10 from the Henderson 43-yard line. Ford bobbles the snap, and he's going to take off with it. And he's going to get hit down at about the 40, make that the 39-yard line. Gain of about 4. That's one of those plays where he kind of bobbled it. I'm not sure if that was a design run, but he made something happen out of that play. It could have been a disaster there if he'd have fumbled. Ford in the gun. Fakes the handoff to Brooks, up the middle, Ford. Spins off a tackle, spins off another tackle, but then is taken down by number 52 Henderson, Micah Dudley. Let's see where they mark him. They give him forward progress to about the 34-yard line. Looks like he's about a yard short of the first down, so it'll be 3rd and 1. Clock ticking. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second quarter here. Ford fakes the handoff to Brooks. He's throwing. He's got a man. It's caught. And that's a touchdown. Austin Watkins, the sophomore. The connection from Cam Ford, and that brings the score 13-7, Chapel Hill. There was a flag on the play, legal substitution on Henderson. They'll take that on the kickoff. And Chapel Hill, pending a PAT, will be up by 7. Tamayo, extra point. It's up, and it's good. So with 8:07 left in the second quarter, the score, Chapel Hill 14, Henderson 7. We'll be right back on TexanLive.com.
Wooden Bean, your locally owned drive-through coffee shop, is centrally located in Chapel Hill, diagonally across from the high school. Priding themselves in providing exceptional service and amazing drinks. From your standard coffee to lattes to signature cold brews, they have something for everyone. Teas, light fare breakfast, and a Red Bull Fizz that would kickstart any morning. If you haven't been out to see them, today is the day. Can't miss them. They're in the blue shipping container, and their baristas are looking forward to fixing up something just for you. Come on in and drive through.
And we're back on TexanLive.com. During the break, I was informed that that penalty at the end of that drive was a roughing the passer penalty. So the Bulldogs, instead of kicking off at the 40-yard line, they'll be kicking off at the 45 of Henderson. So let's see what they decide to do with this, because they could theoretically try an onside kick here, and Henderson would still not be in that great a territory here. And it looks like Henderson's kind of lined up expecting it, and it is. It's pooch kick by Tamayo, easily fielded by number 26 of Henderson, Jacob Taylor. He fields at about the 34-yard line, looks like. So Henderson will take over 1st and 10. That Hardgrave Livingston score is at half, 6-0 Hardgrave. Other scores, let's check on the district championship game here. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Henderson leads Kilgore 22-17. That's 16 seconds left in the first quarter. So it's a great game in Kilgore tonight for the district championship. And the pass is complete to number 14, Devin Phillips from Davis. Gain of about 8 yards on the play, brings up 2nd and 8 from about the 43-yard line. 40, make that the 42-yard line. 2nd and 2. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Walker, and he's stuffed. No gain on the play. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 2 for Henderson. The only other district matchup tonight in our district is Athens-Maybank, and that's 10-0 Athens in the second quarter. Davis in the shotgun, takes a snap and hands it off, and it's fumbled. Immediately picked up by Walker, but taken down by number 44, Zach Dyer. So fortunately for Henderson, they recovered the fumble, but Dyer was waiting and immediately took Walker down. So that'll bring up fourth down, and the punt team for Henderson back on the field, and that's led by the punter, Christian Brown. He is getting his work in tonight. Back to return the punt for Chapel Hill. That's number 8, Jordan Ford. Good snap. Kicks away. Pretty good kick. Takes a Henderson bounce. And it rolls dead at about the 20-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Chapel Hill from their own 20. 6:04 left in the half. As Cam Ford leads the offense back onto the field. Ford the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff. That's Tyson Berry. Breaks a tackle. And cuts out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. So the 6-yard gain brings up 2nd down and 4. That Berry, as a sophomore, is very shifty and quick. Has really matured in this offense this season. Came forward, hands it off, and that's up the middle to J.K. Davis. He's brought down, looks like a gain of maybe 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down, and 2 yards. So 3rd and 2, Ford in the gun with Davis to his left. Davis leads blocks for Ford, takes a blocker and gets him out of the way, and Cam Ford's going to pick up the 1st down easily, just runs out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Make that the 32. Ford in the hurry up, takes a snap, hands off. That's Brooks. And he takes on about 3 Henderson defenders and gains about 3 yards. Be a 2nd and 7 from the 35-yard line. Clock ticking, going under 5 minutes left here in the first half. Ford in the gun. Fakes the handoff. Throws it up. Oh, and it's overthrown. And pass intended for Austin Watkins. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 yards to go. I've iterated this season, but this sophomore group of Chapel Hill, they've got quite of immense talent. So it's looking like for many years to come, they're going to be good. Ford deep. It's Watkins with the catch. Great connection. Ford to Watkins. He's all the way down inside the 25, down to the 21-yard line of Henderson. Watkins, another one of those sophomores I was talking about. He's about 6'5", and he can jump. I understand he's a pretty good basketball player. And that's going to be a timeout for Henderson. That brings him down to 1 timeout left this half. So with 4 minutes and 36 seconds left in the half, we're going to take a timeout here on Texan Live. We'll be right back. 14-7, Chapel Hill.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
We're back on TexanLive.com. Again, we've got Chapel Hill driving. 4 minutes and 36 seconds left in the half, and they're at the 25-yard line of Henderson. Make that at the 20-yard line of Henderson. I'm sorry about that. The 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 20. Forward, snap, handoff. It's Barry up the middle. It's a good run for Barry inside the 15 down to about the 14-yard line. Bring up 2nd down and 3. Fake handoff to Davis. Forward, outside right, runs over a few Henderson players all the way into the end zone for the Chapel Hill touchdown. What a run by Cam Ford. He was not going to be denied that touchdown. He took on 2-3 defenders and got in the end zone for the Chapel Hill touchdown. It puts them up 20-7, pinning the extra point. Tamayo on to attempt it. Kick is up, and it's good. So that puts Chapel Hill up 21-7 here late in this first half. So that's going to be a time for a timeout for us on TexanLive.com. Again, the score 21-7 Chapel Hill. We're watching TexanLive.com.
When I think of Ford, I think of family, reliability, and craftsmanship. Porque Ford estaba ahí para mi familia. I can go anywhere on this truck. It has the 360 camera, cooling seats, panoramic roof. That's what gives the wow factor. They hold up to everything that you throw at it, and they still keep going. We're proud to have one. Se lo recomiendo.
Drive F-150 with $11,322 in total savings at your Texas Ford dealer.
Ford is the best in Texas.
When I think of Ford, I think of family, reliability, and craftsmanship. I can go anywhere on this truck. It has the 360 camera, panoramic roof. That's what gives the wow factor. Se lo recomiendo.
Ford is the best in Texas.
We're back on TexanLive.com. 4:02 left in the first half, 21-7 Chapel Hill. Chapel Hill set to kick off to Henderson. That's Tamayo set to kick off. He's lining up to kick it a little short, and he does. He kicks a high fly kick, fielded by Henderson. A big hit by Adams at the 30 and knocked out of bounds. So that's Henderson's going to take over 1st and 10 at about the 31-yard line. So those of you that are joining us late, I want to talk about the importance of this game tonight. Chapel Hill and Henderson both entered this game 2-3 in district play. Lindale and Kilgore are both undefeated, playing tonight for the district championship. That'll decide 1 and 2. Palestine is on a bye this week. They are in at the 3rd spot right now. The winner of this game will go 4th place and will play again next week. So it's a very important game. Handoff up the middle. Walker. Nice run for Walker. He's going to pick up enough for the first down. He's going to gain about exactly enough for the first down. A gain of about 10 down to the 41-yard line. Chapel Hill has not been to the playoffs since 2013 when they were eliminated in the state semifinal against Kilgore at Rose Stadium. That pass is incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Intended for number 14, Devin Phillips.
For those of you with us tonight, good news for you is if we win this game like we are currently, we will be broadcasting this game live again on Texan Live next week. We have Logan Ward back on commentary with me, calling the game. Should be a good one if we get there. So let's take care of business tonight, Bulldogs. 2nd and 10. Handoff. Off to the left side. He's grabbed down by the ankles by Tyson Berry. Great tackle by Berry, only allowing him to pick up about 2. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 8. In the gun, Davis. Getting the play from the sideline again. He's got 4 receivers split, 2 on each side. He's got Yacorius Porter in the backfield with him. In the gun. Takes a snap. He's going back to pass. There's a blitz by Berry. Ball's loose. Oh, Davis picked it up. Lucky bounce right back to him, but he was able to take advantage of it, and it came to him, and a sack is all they'll get out of that. But great swarming defense by the Bulldogs is going to force Henderson to punt. Let's see what the referee's going to call here. We've got them conferring on the field. Let's hear the call. All right, the ref's calling for the game clock to be reset to 2 minutes, 36 seconds. So it's still going to bring up 4th down and about 11 or 12. So Henderson's back to punt. Solomon McFoy is back for Chapel Hill to receive the punt from Christian Brown. I haven't been counting his punts, but he's got to have at least 6 or 7 punts on the evening already. Refs are still trying to straighten something out here. Those of you with us tonight, be sure to stay tuned. We're going to have the Bulldog Marching Band, the Highlighters, the Twirlers, and the full halftime show all broadcast right here on Texan Live tonight. So stay tuned for that. Looks like we've got a timeout on the field. So we'll take a quick timeout with them right here on TexanLive.com.
Doing an excellent job.
I have a standard model, so I was really shocked with how many features are actually on it.
The remote control start and the Ford Pass app is one of my favorites.
I think the hands-free is the most important thing for me.
We love the Apple CarPlay. The wireless is great.
I can talk to text, I can answer phone messages. Anything I can do with my phone, I can do safely in a hands-free way.
Drive Expedition with $13,341 in savings at your Texas Ford dealer.
Ford is the best in Texas.
We're back on TexanLive.com. That was a timeout taken by Chapel Hill. They have 2 remaining in the half. And again, Solomon McFoy back at his own 23, 22-yard line to receive the kick from Brown. Good snap. Punt is away. Short kick, but it takes a great bounce for Henderson. It rolls all the way down inside the 20, down to about the 15-yard line. So it'd be 1st and 10 for Chapel Hill from their own 15. Let's see what Coach Reardon and Coach Irvin draw up for this offensive possession. Already up 14 points. Looking to add on to that number. I'd like to take the opportunity right now to thank our sponsors that we've had this season. Without them, this would not be possible. Poke in the Eye Barbecue, Wooden Beam, and Mullins Photography. We appreciate y'all. I would hope everyone listening will go visit them and give them some business here in the community. Toss. Outside right, Tyson Berry. No room, he's just going to go out of bounds. Nothing was there. He's going to, looks like maybe loss of 1 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 11. Ford in the gun. 5 wide. He's scrambling. This is where Ford's dangerous. Oh no, the ball came out. He scrambled and the ball came out. Recovered by Henderson. Number 17, Kyler Branham with the recovery. Looks like the ball's going to be spotted at the Chapel Hill 12-yard line. Man, what a time for a fumble. Chapel Hill up 2 scores. Plenty of time to make a move down the field, and then Cam Ford coughs it up. Tough break. Just didn't tuck the ball underneath. Had it kind of wobbling around, and it just got loose on him. So let's see what Henderson does with this turnover here. It's going to be a handoff, and that's number 3, and he is swarmed. Walker is just swarmed by about 3 or 4 Bulldogs. In on the tackle, it's like Jordan Ford, Samari Willis, and others. So a no gain. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Clock ticking. Under 2 minutes left in the first half. Takes a snap, handoff. Again, it's Walker. Oh, and he's got a lane on the outside, and he's going to run it in for the Henderson touchdown. So they turn that turnover by Cam Ford into 6. And they're now down with only down 1 possession. Henderson's going to line up for the extra point here with Jose in for the try. And the kick is up. And it's no good. So no good on the extra point there. So the score stays Chapel Hill 21, Henderson 13. We'll be right back on TexanLive.com.
Wooden Bean, your locally owned drive-through coffee shop, is centrally located in Chapel Hill, diagonally across from the high school. Priding themselves in providing exceptional service and amazing drinks. From your standard coffee to lattes to signature cold brews, they have something for everyone. Teas, light fare breakfast, and a Red Bull fizz that would kickstart any morning. If you haven't been out to see them, today is the day. Can't miss them. They're in the blue shipping container, and their baristas are looking forward to fixing up something just for you. Come on in and drive through.
We're back with 1:22 left to play in the first half. 21-13 Chapel Hill. Jose set to kick off for Henderson from right to left here. Let's see if Chapel Hill can shake off that last possession turnover. Pooch kick, fielded by number 19, Willis. And he's going to be drugged down about the 35-yard line of Chapel Hill. So that's where they'll take over, 1st and 10. 1:19 left in the half. Some other area scores. Van 21, Brownsboro 0 in the second quarter. Halftime score, Pleasant Grove 21, Gilmer 7 at the half. Grand Saline 17, ARP 6 at the half. Tyler Legacy 28, Rockwall 21 in the second quarter. Ford takes a snap. Quick pass. Deuce McGregor spins one way, then the other. He goes down, a gain of about 6 or 7 yards. Bring up second down. Clock ticking. About to roll under 1 minute to go in the half. Chapel Hill with 2 timeouts remaining. Hurry up offense. Ford in the gun. Takes a snap. Back to pass. So close. Tyson Berry makes the catch. Was going toward the out of bounds line. Was ripped of the ball. But we have a flag on the play. See what the call is. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 26 of Henderson. That's going to give Chapel Hill 15 yards and a first down. So that's going to put the ball inside the 35, down to about the 34-yard line of Henderson with 47 seconds left in the half. Ford in the gun. Refs blow the play dead. Henderson's going to take their final timeout of the half. We'll stay here and go over some more scores in the area. We got Jacksonville trailing Pine Tree 28-21 second quarter. White House 21, Hallsville 0 in the second. Tyler High 7, West Mesquite 0 also in the second quarter. And an update on that game in District 10, 4A Division 1. Livingston has taken the lead over Hardgrave 7-6. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 Bulldogs from the 34 of Henderson. Ford in the gun. Brooks to his right. 4 wides. Split 2 and 2. Ford back to pass. He's got Barry complete. Quick hitter for Barry. Takes it down to the 25-yard line. It's going to be second down and short. Ford in the gun. Back to pass. He's going deep. He's got a man, but he's just overthrown Solomon McFoy, number 3. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 1. I expect Ford to either hand this off or keep it this play. Nope, they're going to throw it. Barry, quick move. Another hesitation juke, and he's going to get inside the 10. Barry with a little quick move. And Chapel Hill is going to take their second time out of the half. So let's take it with them. Let's take a quick break. We're watching TexanLive.com.
Poke in the Eye Barbecue, a proud sponsor of Chapel Hill football. We offer championship award-winning barbecue and catering to the folks in and around Tyler, Texas. We are a family-owned and operated restaurant and a fun place to eat barbecue. We even have a playground for the kiddos. Or have us cater your next event. No job too big or too small. Good barbecue ain't cheap, and cheap barbecue ain't good. Call Poke in the Eye Barbecue, 903-830-5079.
We're back on TexanLive.com. 28 seconds left in the first half. Chapel Hill driving. Just took their second timeout, so they have one remaining. They're going to be right about the 10-yard line. So it's going to be first and goal from the 10. 28 seconds, plenty of time with the one timeout. Can't afford a sack. That would force them to burn that last timeout. They need to keep it in their pocket. Ford fakes the handoff. He's got pressure. He scrambles left. And he's just going to get rid of it. Good play. Ford almost got sacked, just able to get the ball away and throw it out of bounds to avoid the sack. So, could have been disaster there for the Bulldogs if he took that sack. But he was able to use his legs, get outside, and get rid of the ball. So, it's going to be second down and goal from the 10, 21 seconds left. I would imagine they're going to need to throw the ball in or around the end zone. They've only got one timeout, so he's going to throw it up. Oh, and there's a flag in the end zone. I believe that's going to be defensive pass interference. The pass was intended for number 17, Austin Watkins, and the Henderson defender was all over him. Let's go down to the referee and see what the call was. They're really talking about this one. Major discussion there. Let's see what the call is going to be. First and goal. That's going to be a pass interference on the defense in the end zone. So they'll spot the ball at the 2-yard line. Ford in the gun. Fumbles the ball. Oh, and he was able to come back and get on the ball and get on it. Wow. Chapel Hill will have to burn their final time out of the half. Wow, that could have been disaster there for the Bulldogs. Luckily, Ford was able to pounce back on the football. So they're going to mark that. They're going to reset the game clock to 14 seconds. Looks like they're going to spot the ball at the 8-yard line of Henderson. So it's going to be second and goal from the 8. 14 seconds left in the half. Chapel Hill and Henderson are out of timeouts. Both teams have exhausted those. So it's going to come down to, they've just got to go to the end zone here. They may be able to throw one short and get a playoff, but it would be very close. I would expect them to maybe throw another one up to Austin Watkins on the right side with the height advantage he's got. Let's see what they draw up. You got Brooks in the backfield, split to Cam Ford's left. Barry lined up in the slot. along with 2 others on the left side. Austin Watkins is lined up on the right, all by himself. Up the direct snap to Kevin Brooks. Deuce McGregor with the toss, and that play just backfired. Deuce McGregor brought down at about the 25-yard line of Henderson. Clock rolling under 10 seconds. They're going to try to get another play off here. It's still and that's going to do it for the first half. So, an exciting half of football. Chapel Hill's going to go into the half with the lead, 21-13. I think if you're Coach Reardon, in some ways you're pleased after turning the ball over so many times in the first half and still being up. Then again, frustrated because had the ball down inside the 20 twice. Once we threw an interception, gave the ball back, and then we get down to the 2 and could not punch it in at the end of the half. So a couple of drives there that we came up empty-handed that shouldn't have been. So we're going to go to the halftime show here. We've got the highlighters coming up first. Then we've got the band and the majorettes. So I'm just going to leave it with you guys. We'll watch the halftime show. Then we'll take a break and be back right here on TexanLive.com.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's halftime festivities. Please give a hand to the Chapel Hill Bulldog Band and Highlighters Drill Team. The Highlighters are led onto the field by their officers. Officers from left to right are Lieutenant Caroline Ott, First Lieutenant Mckenna Curry, Lieutenant Kayla Knight, Lieutenant Lacey Robertson, and in the center, Captain Mimi Azigwe. Social officers for the 2020 school year are Taylor Crumpton, Kinsey Durham, Abby Freeman, Natalie Ibarra, and Ruby Sandoval. The Highlighters would like to dedicate tonight's performance to our senior highlighters from the class of 2020 and 2021. 2 members from the class of 2020 are joining us on the field tonight as they were robbed of their last dance when last year's spring show was canceled due to COVID-19. This year's senior class has also missed out on many experiences, but we are so proud of their resiliency and positive attitudes while leading the team through this crazy season. Seniors, we hope you enjoy every minute of your last dance performing under the Friday night lights at Bulldog Stadium. And now, watch the Highlighters as they perform their traditional kick routine to Last Dance. This week's highlighter of the week is Kyle Connell. Spirit Girl of the week is Heidi Galindo. The highlighters are under the direction of Katie Hewitt and Allison Moranich. Ladies and gentlemen, the best of the best award-winning Chapel Hill Highlighters. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your continued halftime entertainment, please welcome to the field your Chapel Hill Twirlers. Tonight, the Twirlers will be doing a special routine to celebrate our amazing senior twirler, Catherine Adams.
When I started twirling in 7th grade, I only tried out because I needed something to do with my time that would keep me in shape. While twirling has definitely done that, it has also given me confidence, a chance to meet some amazing people, and enough memories to last a lifetime. I would like to give a special thanks to my coaches, Mrs. Krista Miller and Mr. Mckenna Espinoza, for always pushing me to be the best twirler in person possible. My family for always supporting me, and Katie, Grace, and Kayla for being with me through it all and never letting me give up no matter what I'm faced with.
Can I say through the changing ocean tides? Can I have the seasons of my life?
Twirling sponsor is Mrs. Crystal Miller. Feature twirling coaches are Emmanuel Espinoza and Beth Maddox. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your Chapel Hill High School Bulldog Band. The band is being led by drum majors Kaya Drawhorn and head drum major Kayla Knight. Tonight, the Bulldog Band would like to dedicate their performance to our amazing senior class. We are so proud of the work you have done as you have navigated your junior and now senior year during a global pandemic. We promise to continue to try and make your last year in high school as special as we possibly can. Band directors for the Bulldog Band are Director Jalen Stewart, Head Middle School Director Chelsea Newland, Director Christine Eifler, Director William Ross, and Director of Bands and Fine Arts Coordinator Joe Hewitt.
When I think of Ford, I think of family, reliability, and craftsmanship. Porque Ford estaba ahí para mi familia.
I can go anywhere on this truck. It has the 360 camera, cooling seats, panoramic roof. That's what gives the wow factor.
They hold up to everything that you throw at it, and they still keep going.
We're proud to have one. Se lo recomiendo.
Drive F-150 with $11,322 in total savings at your Texas Ford dealer.
Ford is the best in Texas.
When I think of Ford, I think of family, reliability, and craftsmanship.
I can go anywhere on this truck. It has the 360 camera, panoramic roof. That's what gives the wow factor. Se lo recomiendo.
Ford is the best in Texas.
I think that Ford's doing an excellent job.
I have a standard model, so I was really shocked with how many features are actually on it.
The remote control start and the Ford Pass app is one of my favorites.
I think the hands-free is the most important thing for me.
We love the Apple CarPlay. The wireless is great.
I can talk to text, I can answer phone messages. Anything I can do with my phone, I can do safely in a hands-free way.
Drive Expedition with $13,341 in savings at your Texas Ford dealer.
Ford is the best in Texas.
That touchdown was sponsored by Mullins Photography, who is also a proud dad of a Bulldog, who supports our football team by screaming like a girl every time Chapel Hill makes a touchdown. Call Mullins Photography at That picture-perfect touchdown is brought to you by Mullins Photography. Call Mullins Photography at 318-422-1940 to capture your special moment with perfection. Wooden Bean, your locally owned drive-through coffee shop, is centrally located in Chapel Hill, diagonally across from the high school. Priding themselves in providing exceptional service and amazing drinks. From your standard coffee to lattes to signature cold brews, they have something for everyone. Teas, live fair breakfast, and a Red Bull fizz that would kickstart any morning. If you haven't been out to see them, today is the day. Can't miss them. They're in the blue shipping container, and their baristas are looking forward to fixing up something just for you. Come on in and drive through.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
Poke in the Eye Barbecue, a proud sponsor of Chapel Hill football. We offer championship award-winning barbecue and catering to the folks in and around Tyler, Texas. We are a family-owned and operated restaurant and a fun place to eat barbecue. We even have a playground for the kiddos. Or have us cater your next event. No job too big or too small. Good barbecue ain't cheap, and cheap barbecue ain't good. Call Poke in the Eye Barbecue, 903-830-5079.
In the gun. Hands off. Left to Brooks. Brooks wrangled down by Henderson's number 25. That's Dalton Modisette.
Tackle was made by number 25, Dalton Modisette.
Cam Ford in the gun. Back to pass. Rolls to his left. He's going deep. Oh, and a great catch. Solomon McFoy with the snag. That's the big play. We need to get the offense going. Down to the Henderson 35-yard line. Cam Ford with a beautiful throw. Just put it out there. McFoy hauls it in. Fake handoff. Ford keeps to the right side. He slips down after a gain of 1. Bring up second down and about 9.
Ford with the keeper for a 1-yard gain. Second down.
Ford in the gun. Takes the snap. Hand off to Brooks up the middle. He's down to about the 31-yard line. They'll bring up third down and about 6.
Brooks with the carry.
I would have to believe here it's 4-down territory for the Bulldogs if we don't pick it up here. Ford. Fake. Oh, and he's fakes the handoff, and he's got to get rid of it. Wow, that play kind of blew up. Henderson did not fall for all those little fakes. Pressure on Ford by number 18, Dalen Garrett. That brings up 4th down and 6. And like I thought, it's 4-down territory. So here we go, 4th and 6. Ford in the gun, goes back to pass. Oh, and he just out of the reach there of Deuce McGregor. You're going to turn the ball over on downs back to Henderson. So Henderson's going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. Here we go. Davis in the gun. Fakes the snap. Going to look over to the sideline to get the play. Back split to his left. And there's a flag on the play. It's going to be a no flag. It's going to be a timeout for Henderson. So with 9:19 left in the third quarter, we're going to take that timeout with them. It's 21-13 Bulldogs right here on TexanLive.com.
Poke in the Eye Barbecue, a proud sponsor of Chapel Hill football. We offer championship award-winning barbecue and catering to the folks in and around Tyler, Texas. We are a family-owned and operated restaurant and a fun place to eat barbecue. We even have a playground for the kiddos. Or have us cater your next event. No job too big or too small. Good barbecue ain't cheap, and cheap barbecue ain't good. Call Poke in the Eye Barbecue, 903-830-5079.
Back on TexanLive.com. Ford's pass, Davis's pass, incomplete. They'll bring up 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10. Davis takes a snap. It's a handoff up the middle So number 3, Walker again. He's brought down with no gain, maybe a loss of 1. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 11. In the gun, 3rd and 11. Back to pass, the ball is tipped, and it's incomplete. Be punt time again for Henderson.
Pass was tipped by number 29, Christine Oviedo.
Oviedo with the great play on defense there with the tip.
4th down, Henderson.
Back in punt formation for Henderson. That's number 7, Christian Brown. Back deep for Chapel Hill. Number 3, Solomon McFoy. And it's a high kick. Soft bounce. It's going to die right there where it landed. About the 43-yard line for Chapel Hill. Defense holds again. Every time they've needed a stop, they've got one tonight. Offense just needs to put a few big plays together. Seems like every time we get some good momentum going, we either get cold or we turn the ball over. It ends good drives. Let's see what Coach Reardon's drawn up for this possession. We got 2 backs in the backfield. You got Barry and Brooks. Hand off to Barry. Start at the middle, kicks it out to the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds, nearly into the water cooler, almost into the bench. Quick Barry was able to avoid the bench, but knocked over all the water. Got a kick from his teammates on the sideline. They got a laugh out of that one. This brings up 2nd down and 9 with a 1-yard gain for Barry. Ford in the gun. Brooks to his right. Fake handoff to Brooks. Ford up the middle. He's got some room. Great run by Ford. It's enough to pick up the 1st down. He's going to spot him at about the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Clock ticking here. 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter here. Bulldogs trying to put a good drive together. Brooks, handoff up the middle. He stopped with no gain. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like number 52 for Henderson led the way there, Micah Dudley. Ford in the gun. Brooks to his right. 4 wides. He's going back to pass. Blitz coming in. Oh, he stiff arms him. What a play by Ford. Oh, he gets it away. Oh, wow. Ford was dead to rights. Put a stiff arm on the Henderson defender. Made a spin move and was able to fling the ball out of bounds, avoiding the sack. Looked like one of those Madden moves right there. The stiff arm, then the circle button spin. Very fortunate there not to lose all that yardage. So we got a big 3rd and 10. Can he make a play here? Ford scrambles out to his left. We got a flag down. Ford's tackled for a loss. Looks like it's in the vicinity of holding. If it is, I imagine Henderson will decline it. But let's verify that with the ref here and see what he's got to say.
Holding, number 30 on the offense. The penalty is line, 4th down.
Just as I suspected, was a hold on Chapel Hill. Henderson with that big sack will decline the penalty. It puts Chapel Hill with the ball at their own 45, fourth and about 20-ish yards. So they're back in punt formation. Going to be Tyler Jones back on the punt. It's a good kick by Jones, low, takes a great bounce. Can they get it? Can they get to it? Oh, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. Wow, great effort by the Chapel Hill coverage team. They just couldn't quite get to it. So the ball's going to come out at the 20. First and 10, Henderson. So the way this game started, I thought this was going to be a shootout, but the defenses have kind of taken over here. Kind of been back and forth. Offense throwing their best punch, defense countering, back and forth. A good old-fashioned boxing match here. Let's see who can play the big blow to knock the other team out. Handoff. Walker up the middle. Short gain. Give him one.
Tackle made by number 72, Max Richardson.
So that'll be second down and one.
Second down, Henderson.
1 yard, so second and 9. Max Richardson on the tackle. Back to pass. Going deep. There's coverage there. McFoy is there. Oh, what a great defensive play by number 3, Solomon McFoy. Broke up the pass from Davis to Jackson. Jackson had it in his hands. McFoy just took it away and didn't allow Jackson to get that one. It was great coverage. It was almost like McFoy was running the route for him. We got third and about 9. The gun. Davis rolls to his right. He's got a man in the flat, but he can't get it to him. That's number 26, Jacob Taylor. Couldn't make the play. Falls incomplete. So again, Christian Brown and the punt unit for Henderson back on the field. Another big stop by the Bulldogs. This time we're going to have Jordan Ford, number 8, back deep to receive the punt. Chapel Hill is in need of a big play. Hadn't really had much special teams action tonight as far as big plays. Let's see if this could possibly be it. The low snap. This one's not going to be returnable. It's going to be a low line drive. It's a rolling down inside the 35. Looks like they're going to mark it about the 33-yard line. So Chapel Hill will take over first and 10. 6 minutes and 3 seconds left in the third quarter.
Is marked at the 33.
There you go, triple! See him up!
I'd like to give you a score update. Affects this game. We've been watching this Livingston-Hargrave game all night. The winner of this game plays the winner. It looks like Livingston's take the lead 21-20 as Ford hands off to Brooks. Going to get about 1.
Brooks on the carry for 1 yard. Second and 9, Bulldogs.
We've got under 2 minutes in that game. So less than 2 minutes ago, Livingston is in the lead 21-20. District championship on the line and plays the winner of this game. Snap, Ford. Quick pass in the flat to Deuce McGregor. Makes a move, does a spin, and he's brought down around the 48-yard line. First down, Bulldogs. Great move by Deuce McGregor. So many weapons on this Chapel Hill receiving corps. You've got quickness, you've got speed, you've got size. What else could you ask for if you're Cam Ford? Handoff. Brooks. taken down just about right at the line of scrimmage there. Maybe a gain of 1. Looks like they're going to maybe give him a yard. So 2nd and 9. The running game has been very quiet tonight for the Bulldogs. They've made a few plays, but if they can get a good strike through the air, that may give him a spark. Ford is back to pass. He's going to tuck it. He's going to tuck it and run. He's got a little space. Ford makes a few guys miss. Tackled down at about the 46-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark it. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4.
3rd and 4.
Kind of in that weird spot in the field. If they were able to get the 1st down, that would be great. If they get close, it may be a spot where you go for it. One score could be huge in this contest, where these defenses are playing. Ford takes a snap. He's going deep. He's got McFoy. Oh, just overthrown. There was great coverage there from Henderson. Number 1, DeCorian Walker was right with McFoy. And that's going to bring out Tyler Jones and Chapel Hill punt unit. So here we go. Now, this could be a spot where you fake it. I don't know that I would here, but Tyler Jones is the backup quarterback. So let's see. He kind of acts like he might, but then he goes ahead and punts it. Great punt. And the coverage unit is there. Oh, man. Down at the 1. Excellent special teams play. If you can't get the punt return, why not get a great special teams punt and pin the other team down inside the 5? That's huge, especially as good as defense is playing. There's a chance we could get a safety or force a miscue here from Henderson. So Henderson's going to take over. Looks like they've marked it at the 2-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Henderson from their own 2. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Last time they were down here, they did a direct snap to the running back in this situation. Looks like Davis is going to take the snap here. He's going to hand it off right away, and that's going to be number 3, Walker again. Looks like he's going to gain maybe 1 or 2 yards. They mark it at about the 4, so it looks like they gained 2 yards. Maybe we're going to bring up 2nd and 8 from the 4. So now that they're out of the end zone a little bit, they're going to bring some receivers back in. They took their big package out. Now they've got 4 wides. Oh, and they draw Chapel Hill offsides as a free play. Going deep. And Henderson's wanting pass interference. I don't think they're going to get that, but they've got offsides on the D-line of Chapel Hill, which is going to give them 5 free yards. And that's going to be a big 5, especially at this point where they are on the field. They're going to go from, looks like from 2nd and 8 to 2nd and 3. Let's see what the referee has to say here. Oh, they did call a pass interference on Chapel Hill. Did not see that flag. So they declined the offsides, accepted the pass interference penalty, and that's going to be an automatic 1st down, 15 yards. So definitely the reason they took that one. Let's see where the ref ends up spotting this ball. Looks like at the 19. So 1st and 10, Henderson from their own 19. 3 minutes, 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Davis in the gun. Crowd coming alive here for Chapel Hill. Calling for some defense. Takes the snap, rolls to his right. He's got pressure, and he's sacked. The sack by number 52. That's Kevion Huddleston, the sophomore. Also on the play was number 72. And I don't have a name for 72. He's on the roster as Max Richardson, which I know he's not. I know Max is number 9. So I'm not sure. I'm hoping we can maybe get a name for that, but he was also in there helping on that sack. All right, so after a big loss, they're all the way back to the 9-yard line. Second down and long. Davis going wide, and it's caught. Wow, an over-the-shoulder catch by number 14, Devin Phillips. Jihadi Adams was on the coverage. He was right there, but just a perfect throw from Davis. So that's going to be marked out of bounds at the 40-yard line of Henderson. 1st and 10. Big play right there. Got them out of their own end zone. The handoff up the middle and nothing doing. Zach Dyer with a big hit on the play on Walker.
Walker with the carry for a loss of 2 yards. Tackled by number 44, Brett Dyer. Second and 12.
So here we go. 2nd and 12. Davis back to pass. Quick pass. And nothing doing. Through the hands of number 14, Devin Phillips. Jihadi Adams on the coverage.
Pass was intended for number 14, Devin Phillips.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 12 from the 38-yard line. So here we go. Can Chapel Hill force the punt and get the ball back? Davis signaling to his receivers and play call. He takes the snap. He's back to pass. He's got nowhere to go. He's got pressure, and he's sacked. He's sacked by number 42, LaDanian Mosley. There's a flag down on the play. Let's check with the refs and see what the call is. A personal foul, face mask. Ouch, that hurts. That's 15 yards and an automatic 1st down. Chapel Hill had to stop. But that face mask penalty gives Henderson the automatic 1st down and also puts them in Chapel Hill territory down to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. Davis in the gun. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Great tackle by number 44, Zach Dyer. On number 6, Porter.
Brought down by number 44, Brett Dyer.
Dyer is starting to make his impact on this game.
Loss of 3 on that play. 2nd and 13.
We've got 2nd and 13. 1 minute, 31 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Davis again in the gun. Takes a snap. Quick throw. Out in the to the left to number 15. Tobias Jackson brought down by number 19, Samari Willis.
Catch by number 15, Tobias Jackson.
So that brings up 3rd down and about 5 yards to go. Can Chapel Hill get the stop? Had several of these on this drive and have not been able to get the stop. Davis, couple of fake snap attempts, trying to draw the Bulldogs off sides. He gets the play in. Swings his running back Walker to the left. Now he puts him to the right. In motion. It's a little handoff. Sweep over 15. Jackson. And he's swarmed up.
Brought down by number 29, Christian
Oviedo with the tackle. That's going to bring up 4th down and about 7. So let's see what they decide to do. They're at the Chapel Hill 44-yard line. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So we're going to take a break with the score at the end of 3, Chapel Hill 21, Henderson 13. We'll be right back. TexanLive.com.
Poke in the Eye Barbecue, a proud sponsor of Chapel Hill football. We offer championship award-winning barbecue and catering to the folks in and around Tyler, Texas. We are a family-owned and operated restaurant and a fun place to eat barbecue. We even have a playground for the kiddos. Or have us cater your next event. No job too big or too small. Good barbecue ain't cheap, and cheap barbecue ain't good. Call Poke in the Eye Barbecue, 903-830-5079.
We're back on TexanLive.com for the start of the 4th quarter. Henderson's got the ball. 4th down and 7 to go. Back to Pat. Davis throws up. Adams is right there. Oh, and he could not get in the middle of it. So the pass is completed to number 14, Devin Phillips, for the 1st down.
Pass is complete to number 14, Devin Phillips, for a Henderson 1st down.
That one hurts. That gets Henderson inside the 30 to the 27-yard line, 1st and 10. Davis in the gun. Hands off, it's Walker up the middle, and he's gone. Touchdown, Henderson. DeCameron Walker found a sweet spot in the Chapel Hill defense and got the score. We've got an injured player on the field for Henderson. So we're going to take a commercial break right here on TexanLive.com.
Wooden Bean, your locally owned drive-through coffee shop, is centrally located in Chapel Hill, diagonally across from the high school. Priding themselves in providing exceptional service and amazing drinks. From your standard coffee to lattes to signature cold brews, they have something for everyone. Teas, light fare breakfast, and a Red Bull fizz that would kickstart any morning. If you haven't been out to see them, today is the day. Can't miss them. They're in the blue shipping container, and their baristas are looking forward to fixing up something just for you. Come on in and drive through.
And we're back on TexanLive.com. The injured player for Henderson was helped off the field. And now Henderson will go for 2 to try to tie this game up. So here we go. Another big stop for Chapel Hill if they can get it. It's going to be a wildcat formation. Looks like Jackson, number 15. He's going to run to the right, to the left, and he's untouched. Touchdown hit, or a 2-point conversion, good for Henderson. So that brings the score to be tied 21 apiece. This game is still up for grabs. It's anyone's game here. So we have a final. Livingston 21, Hardgrave 20. So Livingston wins the district championship for 4A Division I District 10. So the winner of this game tonight will be playing Livingston next week somewhere. So both teams know who they're going to play now. Now, who wants it the most? We've got 11 minutes and 37 seconds left to decide that. Henderson trots onto the field to kick the ball off to Chapel Hill. From right to left. Back deep for Chapel Hill is number 11, Jihadi Adams, and number 2, Deuce McGregor. So let's see where he kicks it. Kicking off for Henderson, number 9, Trust Karsten. He's kicking it deep. Looks like it's going to go to Adams at about the 3 or 4 yard line. Adams fast up. There's a flag on the play. Adams cuts outside, just outside the 30. Let's see what the flag is going to be. Most likely it's a block in the back or a holding or something like that from where it was thrown. We'll see what they call. Blindside block on the return team. Ouch. So that's going to put the ball very deep into Chapel Hill's own territory. They're going to mark it at the 10-yard line. So 90 yards to go for the Bulldogs to get in the end zone. So here we go. Cam Ford in the gun. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Handoff to J.K. Davis. Tries to bounce it outside, and nothing doing there. He is brought down at about the 5. That's going to be about a 5-yard loss.
Looks like about a 5-yard loss.
So it's going to be second and
14.
14 there. They're going to call it 4 yards. So second and 14, ball on the 6. 11 minutes left to play in the game. 4th place in district on the line. Ford takes a snap. Quick outlet. He's got Tyson Berry. Going to mark him out at the 13. So they got those yards back and a few extra. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 7. Ford takes the snap, looking left. He's got a man, and that's Deuce McGregor. Great after the catch run by Deuce McGregor, caught it and made something happen. Tackled down about the 31-yard line, 1st down Bulldogs. Just what they needed to try to get this thing going. Ford, hands off. J.K. Davis he's got some room, lowers his head. There's a flag on the far side of the field.
Flag on the play.
As it stands, Davis picked up about 5 yards or so, it looks like. We'll see what they call here. All right, legal substitution on the defense. So Chapel Hill will take the 5 yards and get to repeat first down here. So it'll be 1st and 5 from their own 36-yard line. Ford takes a snap, fakes the handoff. Oh, it goes to Barry, and he fumbles it backwards. He's back down his own 15. He's going to try to make something happen, and wow, that could have been really bad. Barry was able to recover, pick it up, gain some of the yards back, but still tackled for about a 10-yard loss. Chapel Hill has had several of those reverse type trick plays there tonight, not really go very well. Let's see what Cam Ford's got. They need something big here. 2nd down and long. He's got Austin Watkins. He's behind the defender, and he dropped it. Oh, he dropped the ball. I thought he had it. Man, that was a huge drop. It was a tough catch, but he had it in his hands. Man, that was going to be about a 30-yard gain. Unfortunately, he dropped it, so now it's going to be 3rd down and 20 to go from their own 21. 9 minutes, 35 seconds left. Ford looking to pass. He scrambles. He's got pressure. He gets it away. He's got Austin Watkins wide open, and he dropped it again. Oh, my. That's a tough break. He was so open. There wasn't a Henderson defender within 5 yards of him, and he's really upset with himself there. Tough break for the sophomore. So we go from almost getting 2 first downs to now having to bring the punt team, Tyler Jones and company, out, and he's going to be receiving the punt inside of his own 10. Okay, gets away a low kick. Takes a Chapel Hill bounce. Another Chapel Hill, was muffed by the Henderson Lion returner, but then he falls on it. That was number 15. You guessed it, Tobias Jackson. Been very busy this evening. He was able to fall on it. Good news is Austin Watkins has about 4 or 5 teammates that have gone down and surrounded him, cheered him up, telling him to shake it off. We're going to need him the rest of this game. Can't let that affect you. So good teammates going there and check on him. So here we go. Henderson's going to start at their own 43. Under center. Toss to Walker. He stumbles and going to end up getting about 5. Could have been a tackle for a loss, but ended up making something out of it. So they're going to mark it at the 48-yard line. So 2nd and 5. Davis is back in the gun. Man in motion. Davis hands off to Walker, right side. Oh, he is hit with a Mack truck hit by Zach Dyer. What a stop. Walker had a hole, and then all of a sudden it was filled by Zach Dyer. What a tackle. So now, with that great play by Dyer, it brings up 3rd down and 5. So 1 stop here, and Henderson will be forced to punt. Let's see what Coach Jackson's defense decides to dial up here. Quick toss. Oh, and it's caught. Tobias Jackson again. Davis to Jackson for the 1st down. It's brought down at about the 41-yard line of Chapel Hill. 1st and 10. Toss left side. That's number 5 with the catch for Darius Grange, brought down by a pack of dogs. He's going to get about 4 or 5 yards on the play. It's going to bring up, it's like 4 they're going to say. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6 on the 37-yard line. Clock's ticking down to 7 minutes, 17 seconds left in the game. Davis back to pass, quick pass again to number 4, Bryson Collins. And that's going to be enough for the Henderson first down. So Henderson getting in a little rhythm with those quick passes to their receivers and letting them make a play. Chapel Hill needs to answer that. Can they press coverage or get a little closer to them, not give them so much space? We'll see what they do here on D. Davis in the gun. Hands off to Walker. Right up the middle. He's gone. Touchdown, Henderson. Again, another play right up the middle. So that makes the score 27-21, 6 minutes and 41 seconds left in the game. And the extra point is up, and it's good. So with 6:41 left in this contest, Henderson takes the lead. They now lead 28-21 over Chapel Hill. We'll be right back on TexanLive.com.
Poke in the Eye Barbecue, a proud sponsor of Chapel Hill football. We offer championship award-winning barbecue and catering to the folks in and around Tyler, Texas. We are a family-owned and operated restaurant and a fun place to eat barbecue. We even have a playground for the kiddos. Or have us cater your next event. No job too big or too small. Good barbecue ain't cheap, and cheap barbecue ain't good. Call Poke in the Eye Barbecue, 903-830-5079. Wooden Bean, your locally owned drive-through coffee shop, is centrally located in Chapel Hill, diagonally across from the high school. Priding themselves in providing exceptional service and amazing drinks. From your standard coffee to lattes to signature cold brews, they have something for everyone. Teas, light fare breakfast, and a Red Bull fizz that would kickstart any morning. If you haven't been out to see them, today is the day. Can't miss them. They're in the blue shipping container, and their baristas are looking forward to fixing up something just for you. Come on in and drive through.
We're back on TexanLive.com. Kickoff, Henderson. Chapel Hill back to field it. That's going to be number 11, Jahadi Adams, looking for a hole. He leaps over a defender. Flag comes in late. He's taken down at about the 23-yard line of Chapel Hill. Let's see what the flag's going to be. Got a Henderson player down. So it's a legal block in the back on the Bulldogs. We're going to take a quick break while they take care of the injured player. Well, I think he's up and okay. Looks like it's number 7 for Henderson, Christian Brown. So he's getting up, walking off on his own power. That's a good sign there. All right, 6 minutes and 34 seconds left in the season for Chapel Hill. If they don't make something happen here, they're going to start this drive from their own 14. Ford takes a snap. Outside, quick catch to Deuce McGregor. Makes a few guys miss. Still on his feet. Gets it about to the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
Deuce McGregor with the reception.
Official timeout on the play. Looks like we've got a injury on our sideline this time. I can't see who it is. I'm not sure if it's a Henderson player or a Chapel Hill player. It's hard to see. Looks like the Henderson staff is coming over, so it may be a Henderson player that's down. While they're attending to the player, we're going to take another break here on TexanLive.com.
When I think of Ford, I think of family, reliability, and craftsmanship.
I can go anywhere on this truck. It has a 360 camera, panoramic roof. That's what gives the wow factor. Se lo recomiendo.
Ford is the best in Texas.
I think that Ford's doing an excellent job.
I have a standard model, so I was really shocked with how many features are actually on it.
The remote control start and the Ford Pass app is one of my favorites.
I think the hands-free is the most important thing for me.
We love the Apple CarPlay. The wireless is great.
I can talk to text, I can answer phone messages. Anything I can do with my phone, I can do safely in a hands-free way.
Drive Expedition with $13,341 in savings at your Texas Ford dealer.
Ford is the best in Texas.
We're back on TexanLive.com. The injured player was Henderson's number 25, Dalton Modisette. He's walking off on his own power. That's a good sign. So let's reset here. 28-21, 6 minutes and 18 seconds left in the game. Chapel Hill 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Cam Ford in the gun. Ref took a dive there. He got up, he's okay. Cam Ford off the left side. He's gonna gain about 3 yards.
Cam Ford with the quarterback keeper.
Up to about the 27-yard line there.
A gain of 3 yards.
It's gonna be second down and 7. Back to pass. Pass out to the left. Tyson Berry makes the catch. Berry's pushed out of bounds about the 32-yard line.
Ford's pass is complete to number 1, Tyson Berry. Third and 2.
3rd and 2 from the 32. Ford fakes the handoff to Brooks. He is met by a slew of Henderson Lions led by number 25, Dalton Modisette. So here we go. 4th down, 4 yards to go, 5 minutes left in the game. Ford, back to pass. He's going deep. He's got a man, and look who it is. Austin Watkins makes the catch. Way to stay with it, Austin. Last drive, dropped 2 balls, comes back, makes a huge 4th down catch. Gets Chapel Hill into Henderson territory now at the 44-yard line. Ford, shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going deep, but there's nobody there. Looks like there was either a miscommunication or something there between Ford and McGregor was the intended receiver, it looked like. So that's 2nd down and 10. Just under 5 minutes left in the ball game. Brooks in at running back to Cam Ford's left. Ford back to pass. He's going deep. He's got a man. Oh, and it's incomplete. Broken up by number 24 for Henderson. That's Davion Raw. I'm sorry. Charles Simpson. If it wasn't for Simpson, that was a touchdown. It's a great play on D. So here we go. 3rd down and 10. Again from the 44-yard line of Henderson. 4 minutes, 53 seconds. They've got all 3 timeouts. See what they've got drawn up here. Ford, back to pass. The blitz picked up. And it's complete to Deuce McGregor. McGregor picks up the 1st down. He's going to be down about the 32-yard line of Henderson. Chapel Hill in the hurry up. Snap to Ford. Fakes the handoff to Brooks, and Ford bumbles, falls forward. Is able to pick up 2 or 3 yards after he was initially contacted in the backfield. So it brings up 2nd down and 7 from the 29-yard line. Ford takes the snap, back to pass. Looks right, scrambles. He's scrambling right. He's got to find somebody. He gets rid of it. Incomplete. Intended for Tyson Berry.
Incomplete pass intended for number 1 Tyson Berry.
So 3rd down and 7. 4 minutes, 2 seconds left in the game. Ford takes a snap, back to pass. Looks left, throws left, and it's caught! Caught by Deuce McGregor. I believe the pass was probably intended for Solomon McFoy. And his man that was covering him was going to intercept it. And then Deuce McGregor stepped in front and intercepted it from Henderson. And there's an injured player down again. But incredible catch by Deuce McGregor. He was in the vicinity, saw the ball, and just reached up and snagged it. I'd love to ask the players about that one, who that was actually intended for, because it appeared to be intended for the outside receiver, Solomon McFoy. So it looks like they're going to mark the ball after the injury here, after the injured player here is helped off the field. They're going to mark the ball around the 18-yard line, looks like. We hope the injured player is okay here. Henderson's had several down here in the last 2 minutes. Thankfully, they've all gotten off the field on their own power. Looks like same thing here. Looks like that's going to be number 15. Mr. All Over the Field tonight, Tobias Jackson. So he's walking off on his own power. He'll have to sit out one play. So here we go. 3 minutes and 55 seconds left in the game. Chapel Hill in the red zone. Ball is marked at the 18-yard line, maybe the 17. Ford, back to pass. He's got a man, and it's caught! Touchdown, Chapel Hill! It's Ford with the completion to, who else? McGregor for the touchdown. And we're a point after away from having a tie game. the kick is up. And it's good. So we have a new ball game with 3:40 left in the game. Our score is Chapel Hill 28, Henderson 28. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back on TexanLive.com.
That touchdown was sponsored by Mullins Photography, who is also a proud dad of a Bulldog, who supports our football team by screaming like a girl every time Chapel Hill makes a touchdown. Call Mullins Photography at 318-422-1940. That picture-perfect touchdown is brought to you by Mullins Photography. Call Mullins Photography at 318-422-1940 to capture your special moment with perfection.
We're back on TexanLive.com. 3:40 left in the game. 28 apiece. Henderson, Chapel Hill. It's been a great back and forth battle tonight. Those of you that have tuned in have got your money's worth this evening. Chapel Hill will be set to kick off. It'll be number 32, Tamayo, set to kick off. Looks like he's lined up to kick it to his right. He does, he kicks it deep. Fielded back inside the 10. And he's stuffed right around the 27-yard line. That was number 6 on the return for Henderson. That is Yacorius Porter. So here we go. 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in the game here. Henderson takes over, 1st and 10. Looks like from the from their own 28-yard line, looks like. 1st and 10. So here we go. Can Chapel Hill make the stop, get the ball back, and go for a game-winning drive? That's the question. It's been a defensive battle, so can the defense step up one more time? Coach Jackson and company, what will they draw up? End off. Walker up the middle, kind of bounces over a few of his own defenders and goes down for a gain of about 3 yards. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 7 with a gain of 3. Clock ticking. Coming up on 3 minutes to go in the game. Davis in the shotgun. He's good look to pass. And it's incomplete. Intended for number 4, Bryson Collins. Solomon McFoy on the coverage. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. So here it is, 3rd down. Chapel Hill has had problems on 3rd down stopping this evening. We've done it, but Henderson has made some plays on 3rd down. Can we get the stop right here when we need it? We got 4 wides for Henderson, 2 and 2 split. The quarterback in the gun. He's got 1 running back in the backfield with Davis. And he's going to be to his left. Davis back to pass. He's looking. He's got Chapel Hill defenders all over him in the sack. The sack is made by number 52, Kevion Huddleston. And the defense has held and forced a Henderson punt with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Chapel Hill has burned a timeout to stop the clock here. So they're down to 2. Henderson also has 2 timeouts. They're going to reset the game clock to 2 minutes and 48 seconds. We're going to stay here with you. Again, stakes in this game. Winner plays next week against Livingston. Loser starts basketball season. So, as much as I love basketball, I want some more football. So let's see if Chapel Hill can pull it off. You've got Solomon McFoy deep on the punt. And again, is he going to feel it? No, he's going to let it roll. It takes a Henderson bounce and rolls inside the 30, down to the 30 or the 27-yard line. So, 2 minutes and 35 seconds left. 73 yards away from the end zone. Here we go. This is the drive of the season right here for the Bulldogs. This is what we've played for all year, is to have a drive that we can take it down and score it and make the playoffs. So here we go. 1st and 10. Brooks in the backfield with Ford in the gun. Receiver split, 2 and 2. Play is blown dead. I believe we might have had some movement outside. Yep, looks like McFoy moved a little early. So that's going to back him up 5 yards. Not the way you want to start the drive, but it is still 1st down. Plenty of time. Now, I like the matchup outside right now. You've got Austin Watkins kind of on an island with no help. Let's see if they look his way. No, Ford scrambles. He's looking left, and he's brought down for a sack. Number 26, Jacob Taylor with the sack.
Brought down by number 26.
That puts him back at about the 15. So it's 2nd and a long way away. Looks like around 22 yards for the first. Still got two downs to get it. Let's see what we draw up here. Ford in the gun. He's rolling to his right, back to his left, and he's got room. Ford in the open field. A good block downfield by McFoy. Ford gets the 1st down. Cameron Ford with a big play. He gained just enough for the 1st down, got out of bounds to stop the clock, and new life for Chapel Hill. So the ball is now spotted at the Chapel Hill 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Ford in the gun, takes a snap. Looking long. He's going deep. He's got a man. It's, incomplete. I think he might have caught it, but I think he was out of bounds. That was McFoy. That was intended to. Good coverage there, but what concentration to come down with it. Just didn't have enough room to come down in bounds. So here we go, 1:33 left. Still have 2 timeouts, 2nd and 10. Takes a snap, Ford moves to his right. He's got a man, he's got Austin Watkins wide open, he caught it! He caught it, touchdown Bulldogs! Ford to Watkins with 1:24 left. We have taken the lead, 34-28. Austin Watkins. That young man has heart. Those 2 drops earlier, and he has come back with a vengeance. He has just put the Chapel Hill Bulldogs in the lead with 1:24 left. Tamayo in for the point after. And it's up and it's good. So Chapel Hill is now up 35-28. 1 minute, 24 seconds left in the game. We're going to take a break on Texan Live. We'll be right back.
That touchdown was sponsored by Mullins Photography, who is also a proud dad of a Bulldog, who supports our football team by screaming like a girl every time Chapel Hill makes a touchdown. Call Mullins Photography at 318-422-1940.
We're back on TexanLive.com. Well, they had a chance to take the lead, and they did it. Bulldogs have gone in front 35-28. 1 minute and 24 seconds left in the game. Henderson still has 2 timeouts. Plenty of time. So now it comes down to the defense. Can they step up, make the play when they need to, and finish this game off? They do that, we're playing next week. We make the playoffs for the first time since 2013. Tamayo with the kick. It's a high one. It's a fair catch signal for Henderson at the 30-yard line. Fair catch signaled by number 18, Dalen Garrett. So here we go. First and 10 Henderson. Ball spotted at the 30-yard line. And here comes the crowd. Chapel Hill's fans are on their feet. Here we go. Davis back to pass. He's looking, rolling left. He's going to run. Oh, a big hit. A big hit put on by number 19, Samari Willis. Looks like there's a flag on the play as well. Let's see what the ref's going to call here. Looks like it's going to be against Henderson. Yeah, it's going to be holding on Henderson. That's going to back them up 10 yards. So they'll replay that down. So it'll be 1st and 20 at the 20-yard line. Davis in the shotgun, back to pass, steps up, he's picked off! It's picked off by Jordan Ford! He's gonna score! Touchdown Bulldogs! Jordan Ford with the game-sealing interception. And that is just about gonna do it. Chapel Hill is gonna make the playoffs for the first time since 2013. What a play. Tamayo on for the point after. The kick is up. And it's good. With 1:09 left in the game. The score, Chapel Hill 42, Henderson 28. We'll be right back on TexanLive.com.
That picture-perfect touchdown is brought to you by Mullins Photography. Call Mullins Photography at 318-422-1940 to capture your special moment with perfection.
We're back on TexanLive.com. If you just missed that last play, you missed it. Jordan Ford, brother of Cam Ford, with the interception, runs it back for the touchdown, puts Chapel Hill up 42-28. So just a recap of this game, Chapel Hill was in the lead 21-7. Then Henderson scores 3 straight touchdowns, takes the lead 28-21. Now Chapel Hill has answered with 3 consecutive touchdowns to put this game away, it seems. Now, granted, there is still 1:09 left in the game. Henderson still has 2 timeouts, but needs 2 scores to tie the game. Tamayo's back to kick off for the Bulldogs. He booms the kick, takes the Henderson back inside the 10. That's number 6 of Henderson. Returns it to the right side. He's pretty good return there. He's going to get about to the 30. Going to mark him at the 30-yard line. Think about the 30-yard line on the return. So that was number 6, Yakarius Porter. So Henderson will have the ball 1st and 10. Davis rolls left, he's going deep. Deuce McGregor with the interception. He just slides down, and that's gonna do it. What a 4th quarter by the Bulldogs. Just when you thought they were out of it, they turned it on to another level and have sealed the playoff berth. Victory formation for the Bulldogs. My favorite formation of the game. So 52 seconds left, a couple of kneel downs. Henderson does have 2 timeouts, but a couple of kneel downs should just about do it. Ford under center. Goes back and takes the knee. Clock ticks away. They'll have to snap it one more time. First playoff appearance under Coach Jeff Reardon in the 2nd season. And that does it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're going to get Coach with the water. Oh, they're chasing him. He's running. Oh, they gang tackled him. Uh-oh. He's in trouble now. They got him.
Congratulations, Bulldogs.
Coach Reardon got some wheels there. He almost avoided the water bucket. That's going to do it here tonight. The final score is 42-28. I'd like to thank some sponsors: Poke in the Eye Barbecue, Wooden Bean, and Mullins Photography. Really appreciate y'all sponsoring this season's football. We have another game next week. We will be on TexanLive.com, so stay tuned to see who our opponent's going to be. I would like to take this opportunity and go over some finals, especially in our district, just to see how things wrapped up. Looks like Lindale wins 47-40 in Kilgore, and they'll take the district championship and the #1 seed in the district. That'll put Kilgore as number 2, Palestine 3, and your Bulldogs will be the 4th seed. Now, again, if you missed it earlier, we'll be playing Livingston next week as the #1 seed in District 10 for A Division 1. So that game will be announced later of time and place. And then also in our district, Let's see. We had Maybank, shocker, beat Athens tonight, 24-17 to get their first district win. So congratulations to Maybank on that win. Now, as we wrap up this evening, I'd like to thank everybody for listening to the games this year. And we'll see you next week on TexanLive.com. For my cameraman, Robert Mullins, I'm Brett Swinney, signing off for this evening. Your final score, Chapel Hill 42, Henderson 28. Thank you for watching TexanLive.com.